What's up, everybody? This is going to be your daily tarot message for Mermaid Mondays. So this is going to be a general guidance reading for Monday, June the 23rd, 2019, I believe. If I'm wrong, if Monday happens to be the 24th, you know what I meant. I don't really keep up with the dates like that, but you know what date it is. If this reading is for you, I trust that you have the discernment to know what messages are pertaining to you versus the messages that may not be for you. And if it happens to be that none of the messages ring true for you or resonate, please don't take it. Take it at face value. These readings are general based. They're for you to decide whether they're for you or not for you. Not really up for debate or arguments whether or not it's true for you or not. I'm not here to convince anyone of anything. I'm just delivering the messages as I get them. So you decide what you do with those messages. As always, y'all, I pray that this reading is divinely guided, divinely protected. I trust that it's divinely guided, divinely protected, and that those who are meant to receive this message will receive it, and that their discernment will guide them through this message to discern what is for them and what is not for them. Thank you. And if it be that this message is not for them and me as a reader is not for them, that they may be guided to the person or the reader or the message that is for them. Thank you. Let's go ahead and get it. What's the overall energy for the general reading? General reading, endurance, sanctuary, and the unseen. Alright, I hope everybody's feeling well. This energy is pretty heavy. Can be quite challenging. It has been a challenging day for a lot of people. Speaking of Sunday, just a lot of energy going on, but nothing that we can't handle. I'm sending you guys my love. Sending you guys lots of support and healing energy for those of you that need it. We all need it. I'm sick, but it could be because of all of this energy, all of this cleansing, all of this releasing, because it's too hot to be sick. Like, really. Like, here where I'm at, it's too hot to be sick. Yeah, my mouth started hurting this past weekend. I've already had, like, the stuffy nose, the sore throat, all of that. I've been battling with that. I've been purging and releasing too, so I'm just taking the physical effects of it. Not to put too much information out there, but for some people, I'm gonna just keep it 100. Me, myself, like cleansing in other, releasing in other areas. So that could be happening to some of you. Your center is being purged and cleansed out. Maybe some frustration, some tears, some anger, maybe some headaches, sore throats, coughs, your throat chakra being cleared, all types of different things. So this is a time for cleansing. When I see the sanctuary card, it says privacy, inviolate personal space, respected boundaries and taboos. She's in the bathtub. So the vibe that I get from this is cleansing. It doesn't have to literally be a spiritual bath, although it could be. Baths are always helpful. Baths are also very relaxing. If you can fit in the bathtub, I know some men's legs are too long, maybe even some women's legs are too long. My legs are too long. I'm not really that tall, but my legs are too long to fit in the bathtub. But some of you guys may just need that time of solitude, really, like that time to really dwell in your emotions. Although she's in a bathtub, it could just be a metaphor for you going within emotionally and cleansing and clearing. If you are spiritually in tune with anything, you'll know that we continuously purge and cleanse as we evolve, as we go through life. It's not anything new, but I feel like the reason why this message comes up very often is because as we continue to release, it's helpful. It promotes more of a centered energy. We got to stay grounded. The more you release these old energy, it's like you have to replenish yourself, right? So just like a person that, say you're sick and you throw up, you get dehydrated, you got to drink water, right? So it's like as you're spiritually releasing, you have to replenish yourself. You have to center yourself, you have to ground yourself. And that's pretty much the message that I'm getting with this. So also you got the endurance card. It says keep going. So although there's a lot that's going on behind the scenes with the unseen card, too much is hidden from you. That's what it says in the card. Although that is the case, Spirit is telling you to keep going. There's two mermaids here. It's not a race. It's not a competition between well, this person is at this place, or you know, this person I gotta catch up. Because this could even be competition with yourself. The aspect of you where you want to be, like, okay, I should be here. I should have done this. I should have accomplished this by now. This person is doing this, and this person is doing that. I'm not here. It's like a race, and it's really not. But it can also represent support too. This can be the support of others around you that's helping you to continue to keep going, to keep moving forward on this journey. Because as we know, when you're in this period of seemingly the shadow, when you go through the dark night of the soul, or when you go through any period of, you know, a challenge, when we're in that moment, in that, you know, the presence of that energy, it's kind of hard to see where we're headed, where we're going, if we're doing the right thing. You know, what is all of this about? Is this punishment? Is this a curse? Is this karma? Is this, like, how many times I have to go through this? Spirit, I thought I was done. That type of thing. Or what's even happening to me? Why does, you know, these series of things taking place? Why does it feel like nothing's moving forward? Nothing's happening. And you're in that period of that. But you see how this mermaid is coming out of that cave. She's coming out of that dark period. And also there's like skulls and bones and stuff like that. So that could represent the things that are dead and gone. That is what's in the shadows. When you're going through this period, what's happening is you're going through a transformative period. You're releasing the things that are not of your highest good are being released. That's just what it is. That energy has to go. So Spirit is encouraging you and telling you to keep going. And this could also be Spirit guides that's helping you. I feel a lot of you, if you're connected to oceanic energies, your best bet, especially if you're a water sign or you have heavy water energy in your chart, that water is going to be the best remedy for you to help you heal and release and cleanse and help you through this process. Drinking more water, meditating with water, meditating by water, meditating in water, manifesting in water, releasing and cleansing in water, crying, whatever you need to do. You know, working with blessed water. You know, you can bless your own water. You can, you know, work with your own holy water. Salt water. I sleep with salt water underneath, like a bowl of sea salt and water under my bed. I sleep with that just as a purifier around me, my energy as I sleep. You guys can do that. You can carry a bottle of sea salt water and just like spray it in the atmosphere, whatever you need to cleanse or whatever. Maybe even spray it on yourself. It's up to you. But Florida water, for those of you y'all know about Florida water. If not, look it up. It's not actual water. It's a cologne, but it's used for spiritual purposes and properties and things like that. So yeah, and even if you don't have water in your chart, or you're not a water sign, you don't have any connections to the ocean, or maybe you do, maybe you love the water, Yemaya or the mermaid energy, the aquarium, maybe you have a connection with fishes and whales and things like that. Maybe those are your spirit animals. I'm telling you to work with those things because you're going to need it right now. And if you felt called to do that, well, here's your confirmation. So I hope that makes sense. Some tranquility in your life. That's what you need, because this energy is not, even to the person that's not that spiritually aware, conscious or whatever, they're going through it. And even, you know, a little bit can go a long way to help you through the process. There's really no right or wrong way to go about your spiritual, you know, path or whatever. But let's see what else we have. Spirit, ask for highest guidance, truth and clarity for Monday's energies for the collective. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Okay, so we have an equal amount of air and fire and water, just missing some earth energy. So not a lot of stability. This will not be very focused day on finances and things like that, which could be a good thing or could be a bad thing depending on how you look at it. But we're not being directed towards the physical or the earthly energies or material energies so much. It's more emotional, mental, communicative. So 9 of Cups, a wish, which is at the center of the energy. So you got the Strength card, which is stability, and then you got the Lovers card, which is choices. And this is your challenge position. So I would say that today, for a lot of us, this is not a day to make any decisions, any heartfelt centered questions, decisions. And it's funny because I was thinking about doing a reading based off of something similar. So maybe I will sometime this week, or maybe I'll make a pick a card out of it or something for this week's pick a card reading. But this doesn't have to, it could be in relations to love. Like right now, don't make any rash decisions about your love life right now. But this can also be in the matters of the heart, certain things that are important to you at this time, friends, family, any decisions, not right now, not just yet. Okay. If you are being put in a position where, say for instance, I need an answer whether you're ready to move in with me because I'm going to sign my lease by Friday, and you're absolutely like, you're not sure, you're not ready to make that decision, not saying to hold off as long as you can, but if this resonates, of course, you're an adult, you know how to make your own decisions. Just as advice, and what I'm getting is, don't rush into the decision that you're making, especially not today. Not today. For Monday is not the time to make any decisions, especially very important decisions right now, because your energy may not be in the right space, or someone else, if you're waiting for someone else to make a decision about something, say this be a job, say this be about a home, whether this be about are we ready to move in together, get married, go out on a date, go sign my child up for this daycare, that type of thing. Whatever is of importance to you that is centered around partnerships may not be the best day to make that decision just yet. So just hold off, business decisions, things like that. But you're an adult, like I said. This is just what I'm picking up. And part of it could be the Mercury retrograde shadow phase that we're in. So, you know, the Lovers card is ruled by Gemini. Gemini is a ruling planet, or a ruling planet is Mercury. So Mercury retrograde can have something to do with this. So try to be patient, because I feel like whatever the outcome is, it shouldn't be worried. I wouldn't worry about it, because you have the 9 of Cups and the 3 of Cups. So I feel this doesn't seem like a negative to me, but it's just like, hold off for just a second. Because there could be other factors, or it could be something better that comes along, better timing, better energy, a better outcome, a better way, better path, a better option. Just weigh the pros and the cons. But you got the 3 of Cups, which is a reunion. So your suggested approach, I feel like your suggested approach is to move towards something. It could be a literal, like a reunion. This could be like a wedding. It could be like a friend or something that you haven't seen in a while, a family member, bringing people together. If that's what you do, if that's your job, or this is just something that you feel called to in your heart, to apologize or bring two people together to apologize to one another, whatever it is. If it's put on your heart to do this, it could also be making amends with yourself, reuniting with yourself in a loving way. There's a lot, you know, that water energy again with the cups. So it may be an act of self-love to nurture yourself. Maybe for some of you, this could be like, I want to take my girlfriends out on a spa date. We need, you know, some treatment or whatever, massage, you know, maybe go to the beach, go to the pool, you know, something like that, whether it's with your children, something I feel that involves water, or just some very loving energy, loving emotions. sharing your emotions, gathering, coming together with others. So with the King of Swords as ambition, this is your focus. I feel like your intellect may be very sharp as far as how you're seeing things. Like, you'll be able to catch on if something is off. There's a shark behind him, and it's like he has his sword ready. So it's like, I know I'm surrounded by all of these sharks or these adversities. And I think sharks actually represent dreams or goals or something like that. Let me look it up real quick. But I feel like this is him being prepared, like, because you got to think of the King of Swords. He once was the Page of Swords, and he's evolved and he's grown into the King of Swords. So he's well prepared. He's been through it. He's made rash decisions before. He's acted and blurted out things that before it was time or before it was ready. You know, he may have acted out of excitement, out of anger, out of whatever. But now he's way more grounded, more stable, more confident in his decisions, way more mature in his energy. So this is like a Libra, maybe even Aquarius energy, but of course Gemini, but I get more of those other two signs a little bit. King of Swords. So I was looking at the shark. Let me see. Daddy shark. Let's see. We got the sea lion, the seal, the skunk, the snow leopard. Let me do the mammals, or the sea life. I think it's under here, sea life. I just have to look it up because I feel guided too. So that's what we're gonna do real quick. I know it's in here. Like, don't play me. Reptiles, amphibians. Okay, sea life. Shark. Relentlessness. Senses are heightened. Use your relentlessness, whatever. In pursuits, defense of your opportunities. Do not trust the instincts of others. Discriminate. Yeah, see. So it's kind of like you have the discernment to know what's of your highest good and who is of your highest good. When you might be making a bad decision or choice because this isn't your first go round. So this could be in a specific area that this is pertaining to, or it could just be in general. Part of this is not only using your logic, but using your intuition as well, using your wisdom from past experiences or maybe that of others. So this is strong judgment, but mature and sound judgment, if that makes sense. Ace of Wands and growth. Okay, so the conclusion of this is that this is self-mastery, and it's like you're giving another go. I want to clarify this card. I feel guided too. Two cards want to come out. So you got the Eight of Cups, which is change, and you got the Hangman, which is limbo. So this energy, you may be coming out of these energies with the Eight of Cups, because you do have the Nine of Cups as the conclusion or the overall energy. So something has escalated, something has evolved, something has matured. The energy has matured. So if you're praying for a change, you're praying to feel better, to feel lighter, to feel happiness, to feel joy, to feel love. But remember that it's in perspective. But this can also be after this energy that you've had to be at a temporary standstill, as they say, with the Hangman, to see things from a different perspective. That's when you graduate into this Nine of Cups. Now, Nine of Cups energy it doesn't involve anybody else but one person, which is going to be more than likely you, right? So you got to be in a place of happiness and contentment within yourself. And this could be in a specific area. This could be just overall in general, just life. But that fulfillment, that joy, that wish is within the self. It's experienced within the self first. It's a self-realization energy. When you get to the Ten of Cups, that's when you share that with others around you. You share it with your loved ones, your significant other. You get to see the bigger picture. It's shared. But when you're in this space, it's like I'm in a place of wholeness and contentment emotionally. Just as the Nine of Pentacles is like, I have everything I need financially. I have everything, have my own place, or I'm living good, or I'm grateful for what I do have, and I'm happy with what I do have. But when you get with the Nine of Cups, it's like, that's emotional joy and contentment. Nothing can take that away from you. Not even if you lose your job. Not even if you break up with someone. Not even if, you know, you get into an argument with your best friend. You still have that joy inside of you. And I feel like that's possibly what a lot of you are wishing for. But whatever this is, this happiness starts within self. It's a self-realization. Or I did that. I overcame that. Or I got that job on my own. Or I did this. It was me that did this. I'm proud of myself. Or I overcame a tough situation. That's this energy that I'm picking up. But it will be different for everyone. Take what resonates. Okay, so let's look at the love energy. I don't really feel guided to use my love archetype cards, so I'm going to use the, I got olive oil on my table. I was blessing my surroundings. Okay, so let's tap into the love energies and see what we get. For the collective, now keep in mind, you guys, this is a general energy reading, so please only take what does resonate with you, and if it simply does not resonate with you, please discard it, because there's no need for you to get offended about something that's just general, unless it hit home or something and is triggering you. So, take it or leave it. I bring the messages as I'm getting it. I will warn you guys, for trigger warnings, I don't know what's going to come out in these readings. I don't sugarcoat my reading, so it's just going to come out the way that it needs to come out. Okay? Not everybody's going to like it, but try and remind yourself this is just a general reading. This is not a personal reading. It's not tapping into my energy solely, if it's even for me at all. So, if that helps, or find another reader that will help you, or give you the message that you're seeking. If it's of your highest good or not, that's up to you. Alright. Thank you, Most High God. What is the overall energy for the collective when it comes to love, relationships, regardless of their relationship statuses, where they at with love, collectively, where we all at collectively? Thank you. Okay. Alright, this deck is available on my website, by the way, if you're interested. This is the Walu Child Readings Relationship Oracle. If you guys would like to book a personal reading with me, it will be a link in the description box on how to purchase my decks, but also the link to my website to purchase readings. If you guys purchase a reading from my website, make sure that within 24 hours that you email me with a receipt and to set up your booking date and time if a time is needed to be scheduled. If you guys have any questions, please email me directly. If you guys would like an emergency reading, that option is available as well. You can purchase either through PayPal or directly from my website. If you guys find that a reading that you're looking for or a topic is not there, or you feel like it may not answer your question, the general reading option, I would opt more towards that. So yeah, give me 1 second, you guys. I couldn't pause my video, okay, due to me recording on my phone. I had to let my baby out. He was crying. Okay, or meowing, I should say. Anyway, so we got maybe as the overall energy, healthy dynamic, daydreams, lucid dreaming, and fantasy, May, the month of May, and karmic. So May be the month of May, or it could represent someone's name. That could be a possibility. So I'm going to clarify these. Spirit, please give me divine truth, divine clarity as to what are these collective overall energies pertaining love have to do with. Give me more detail, more clarity. Okay. So charging or not? Okay, I don't know. We should be good. So, we got conflict, loyalty, security, sadness, and order. So the 5 of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles, the 4 of Pentacles, the 5 of Cups, and the King of the Ocean, which is the Emperor in their deck. So with maybe. Okay. I don't know why I'm getting father and son vibes. This doesn't come across as the most romantic, how I'm picking up right now, but that doesn't mean that this won't pertain to romantic love. But I'm getting father-son energy. For some of you, this could be a situation between like a younger male that's dating an older man. And there's conflict with this. This is like, we're two different. We live in two different worlds. Like, although we may share the same, you know, we might, you know. Okay, so say for instance, this is someone's father. The father could have something to do with the fact that there's a secret love affair between two men. A man that's significantly older and a person that's significantly younger. This younger male, I feel like it's financially stable and well off on their own, but it's like this man has much more than them, or they're of some sort of high status, more wisdom. This is a karmic connection between the two of you. That's why it's a lot of adversities. But just because there's karmic energy here does not mean that it cannot overcome. But you do have to face some adversities with this connection. If this resonates for that significant energy that I'm picking up on, this isn't going to resonate for the majority, but maybe it will. Who knows? You got the 4 of Pentacles with security. So Spirit's telling you to look at things from a stable and stable perspective, because it's like, are you looking at things from a place of where you want to see it? Because I feel like there's two practical beings here. There's two people that aren't living in a fantasy world necessarily, but this connection can seem very dreamy. And maybe it's like, let me make sure that I'm stable on my feet and I'm not tripping. I'm not just fantasizing this to be what I want it to be. And for some of you with this situation with the 2 male companions, this could represent this person making sure that they're trustworthy, they're loyal. This is the loyalty card with the Knight of Pentacles. Like, are you trustworthy? Because I have something, this person may have, like, could be a millionaire. This man may have a lot of money, basically. This person can have a shipboat load of money and just wants to make sure that this person is trustworthy. You have sadness. So maybe something took place in May with the 5 of Cups, some sort of disappointment due to these adversities, and it could be some karma that needs to play out. So that's for some of you. For others of you, this could be a situation with maybe a person you had a child with, and I feel some of you guys want to make sure that your child is in a healthy environment, because this other father may not be paying his dues. He could be stingy with his money. Things may not be as clear as what they seem with this person. Some of you guys may have to protect your child by not letting this person know what your financial structure or stability is. There may be some sort of contact between you and this person that's not on good terms. Sadness. So maybe something took place. Maybe your child is an earth sign, a Taurus. Because Tauruses are born in May, and this is an earth sign person. So your child could be a Taurus. There could be some sadness surrounding this with this father right here. And this could have been a karmic partner that you were with and you just happen to have a child. Maybe this child isn't even here yet. I keep picking up energy for pregnant women. For some reason, I don't feel like this is going to be for the majority. But yeah, I feel guided to pull another message, because I feel like that might have been for like a specific group real quick. I don't know why, but that's what I feel. I'm going to pull another spread, because I feel guided to. So let's see what's the message. That was interesting, by the way. Alright, Spirit. For the rest of the collective, who you have a message for? What do you got? Ew, excuse me. Authenticity. Unforgiveness. Yes. February. Unity and harmony. Okay. Alright. Most I gotta ask that you clarify these messages that lie here on the table. Please clarify each card in the exact order as I laid them out. Six of Pentacles, generosity. Choices with the Lovers. Seven of Swords, a loss. Five of Wands, competition. The Magician with manifestation. Okay. And I think this was the Two of Cups at the bottom. Yep. Two of Cups, partnership. So there's a connection that I feel has an equal give and take. Both parties, if you're questioning whether or not that this person is suffering some sort of loss when it comes to you, then I'm getting it's a yes. Because I feel like this was an equal give and take bond for some of you. It could have been a connection that was slow to build. This could be reciprocation on both parties' ends. But now there's like something, because this woman, I know this is the Lover's card, but this woman is not fully engaged, or this male mermaid, he's more engaged than this female mermaid is, with unforgiveness. So I feel like some of you, this kind of goes back to the daily general aspect of the reading where I said don't make any decisions as of yet when it comes to the matters of the heart, because maybe someone did do something unforgiving, but Spirit is telling you not to act just yet. Or maybe you perceive something as a deal breaker or a rule breaker, and Spirit's telling you to hold your horses as of yet, because for some reason it may not be the complete full truth and story. When you got the Lover's card, typically it has an angel there, and this angel to me is Archangel Gabriel, which is the messenger of God. So it's like you gotta wait to receive that message. This could be about a message from someone, or this could be a divine message that you're waiting for, or that is going to come to you about the situation. You will know when it's time to move, or how to act, or what decision or choice to make. But there's a challenge with this unforgiveness energy. That's what the challenge is. You have the Lost card, Seven of Swords, with the Yes cards. Like I said, Spirit is telling you not to deny that yes, there was something that may have been deceptive or unforgiving. Maybe someone did lie to you. Maybe it appears that this person was not truthful. The Shark card is here again. Remember what the book said about the shark. Sharks represent relentlessness and perseverance, but also trusting yourself before you trust others. So you have to use your discernment, and Spirit is telling you that yes, if something is off, more than likely it is. It just may not be exactly what you think it is, if that makes sense. But you have February with Five of Wands and competition. So it could be one of you is born in February, or there's another person that's born in February that's involved, because it could be more than one party involved with the situation. I'm not gonna jump the gun and be like, oh, it's a third party, you know, another woman or another man. You know, it could be friends, it could be family, it could be other factors that you just don't know of. But February is standing out to me, and it's like maybe you feel like I have to compete with this person's job. I always have to compete to get their time and their attention, or I just can't win with this person, or, you know, they're dating multiple people other than me, and I just feel like I just can't meet those expectations or something. And this goes back to February. That stands out. And if it's not February, it doesn't mean, you know, that it necessarily has to resonate with everyone. And if you're not born in February, that doesn't necessarily mean that it has to absolutely resonate. But there's something where Spirit is telling you, and I don't know why I'm getting Valentine's Day, so that could be it too. But for some reason, I get this vibe that for some people, it's like you have to question what's really worth being upset over, because some people get very upset over Valentine's Day. It's become like a like holiday, like people celebrate it religiously. And it's not even really necessarily a holiday as what it's depicted to be, right? It really shouldn't even be a holiday if you want to keep it 100. But I feel like this could be one of those questions like, is it really something that you truly value, or are you competing because your girlfriend got a teddy bear and some candy or a ring, or this person forgot, or this person doesn't take Valentine's Day as seriously as you may take it? Or do you really even take it seriously yourself, or is it just for show? It's something about the ego that's being questioned for some of you, and that doesn't necessarily have to be about Valentine's Day per se, but it's like, is it really like a moralistic thing for this person to text you at 30 minutes later, or is this just like a rule or regulation, or is this coming from something? And my one of my spiritual sisters had said something to me the other night, I think it was Friday. She was like, are you upset because this person didn't text you back because you got a certain schedule or timing that someone should say something, or is it because it's bringing up that energy of rejection? So I had to think about it, because I knew it was coming from my ego. That doesn't make it any less valid if you feel like something is off, but it's like, check yourself at the door, basically, if that makes sense. No shade, just what it is. Unity and harmony with the Magician card, which is the manifestation card. So the conclusion of this is that you can manifest the best outcome for you in this situation, and maybe with everyone involved or in mind, or you are manifesting a balanced outcome. But this is depicted by the tools and the energy that you have within you, you know, or how much inner power or inner strength or skill do you want to put towards whatever this is. And even if it is unity and harmony, you may come up with a solution that you decide that, you know what, I don't think it's best that we see each other anymore, but I would like us to be friends, or we could do this, or we could co-parent, whatever. Just, that's just an example. Or, you know, if this is going to work together, I feel like we should start off as friends and maybe take some time, whatever, or whatever the case may be. But also, it's also the possibility that set your expectations, but be open to how it unfolds. Okay, that's the key to this, I feel. This is another Gemini card. Got two Gemini energies. Got the Lovers and the Magician, but the Magician is also Pisces energy as well. So you have to balance out the heart and the mind, the subconscious and the conscious, as above, so below. So whatever you think of, that is what's going to manifest. That's what's going to take fruition. May not be exactly, but I feel like Spirit's telling you to make a decision based off of the information, the experiences, like utilize all your tools, the experience, the evidence or the information you do have, utilizing your intuition, utilizing the time that you have, but don't rush this. This is you utilizing your own power and magic. No one else can really tell you how to do this. This is something that's within you, if that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. All right. How long are we? Almost 40 minutes. I did want to do like a quick angelic spread, but I might have to do that in another video because I'm almost going over my time. But I'm gonna pull a magical mermaid and dolphins message as, you know, a little message to leave and impart with us. So what is it that the guardians of the universe who are of love, light, and service, divine truth, lovingly guide and assist us on our paths and our times of confusion, our times of trouble, or just helping us to make the best of our lives, our journeys, to find joy? Thank you. Wait came out. Wait, it says, don't rush into action right now. Bide your time for better results. What did I tell you? What did I tell you? Okay. So, like the other message I was picking up, just wait. Don't rush. Don't make any decisions. This is set in stone. F this person, or F this job, or this is the only, you know, this is all that's here. This is the only apartment that will accept me, or this is as good as it gets. Okay, I'll just go along with it. Spirit's like, no, wait a minute, because there's something better. There's a better solution. There's a better time. There's a better something, you know, or it may not be as bad as you're making it out to be. Just wait. you know, and that's what Spirit's telling you. And that doesn't mean wait around, twiddling your thumbs, biting your nails like I do sometimes. But this is more so like, waiting means waiting on that next step. So it's like, I'm just keeping it moving, and when that next thing presents itself, okay, then I'll know. But for now, I'm just keeping it moving. Okay? So just kind of hold off. Be still. Okay? Be still. So if you guys would like a personal reading with me, if you feel guided to do so, I am available for personal readings. I'm supposed to be going away on a family vacation for the weekend, so I'll keep you guys posted with that situation. And I'm more than likely not going to book for the weekend, but check in for other available dates for this month, or actually this next coming month, I should say. So yeah, I have some dates available. Check in with me. Check out my website if you guys would like to purchase any of my decks. That will be in the description box below, and I will see you guys back for the next reading. Much love to you. Peace.